Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of Casual Play, Casual Help, episode 26. It's been quite a while since recording this series. Had to take a bit of a break to focus on school-related stuff, but now we're back, and happy to get back to playing. Now, in the previous episode, we played the goodest of boys, Cerberus, and now we are on to Cernunnos, the horned god. And really make sure to put the D at the end of that, or unless he'll be horny. Knee slapper. But anyway, he is a very unique guardian because his range thing is a glaive, which is pretty cool. On to skins, we have, of course, standard as always, the palette swap. The palette swap, but with additional features.
It's go time.
Pixel Beast, which is a part of the whole like retro video game type theme.
Who dares
Great
challenge
Tengu,
me?
which I like to run if there isn't a pixel theme going around. His Japanese bird thing.
Did someone say soy latte?
The goat, which is just like a one. He's a part of the theme that goes for like that whole hipster vibe, and his glaive gets transformed into a frisbee, which is pretty funny. Convention 2018 is to commemorate 2018.
Merry Krampus.
Krampus is one of those interpretations of Krampus. Looks pretty cool.
I am the bulwark of the forest.
Primal Spirit, part of the primal theme. Have like the weird masks and the glowing body, which I can see it being pretty cool.
Rid you of your
Hellscape and Heretic are pretty much the same things, but with Hellscape being red and crimson and Heretic being green. I personally prefer Hellscape over Heretic. It is spooky.
I'm sure to be someone's
Then,
favorite
of course,
toy.
the plushie. Look at him, he's just all woolly.
Cernunnos. It is a cruel
And then
world
the
out there.
potential lawsuit, Cursed King, which is Beast from Beauty and the Beast. It's the suit that really gives it away.
I answer the call to battle.
And then Jurassic Slayer, which is a recent one, where he's a Triceratops. I mean, it looks cool. Well, off to abilities. The first one is a weird one because it doesn't take any mana to use, and it's a bit of a quote-unquote stance switch for Cernunnos' basic attacks. And with Shifter of Seasons, he has 4 different seasons to switch to, with Spring giving Lifesteal, Summer Heat giving bonus damage, Autumn Decay debuffing protections, and Winter's Chill slowing down the enemy. Now, I particularly like to run Autumn Decay because it shreds protections, which is pretty much acts like penetration. But I've seen people like hit them with Decay, which lasts for 7 seconds, and then switch over to Summer Heat for that additional damage. But I usually just like to keep it at Autumn Decay. Bramble Blast, it's a line which can either be stopped at max range or when it hits a god. And if it hits a god, it'll explode, dealing damage and rooting for 1 second. Horn Charge is just a dash, you just go through enemies. The Wild Hunt, you activate it, and those gods that are caught within the AoE get polymorphed, silenced, disarmed, and slowed, and now it can hurt minions and jungle monsters, which I don't know why you'd be using it for that. And also, polymorph is just the worst, one of the worst crowd controls. And then for his passive, Heavy Glaive, if you're in close range to somebody, you get, which the radius is 12. You get a 25% increase for your basic attack damage. So that's pretty good. But anyway, enough talk. We must fight. And if you've been living under a bush, not a rock, we got a new god, the Queen of the Banshees, which I still don't know how to say her name. It's like it's one of those things like you hear it, but then you don't immediately say it, and so you don't get it until you say it. So it's just kind of like, how do I say this one again? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to buy her, like, right off the bat. Because I like to keep my favor stocked up so I can buy all the palette swap skins, so the chest rolls don't get wasted. But I might. Just depends. Because we are in the seas. Huh. And also from what I've seen of her so far, she's a pretty unique god with all the stuff that you can do. Like she can phase into walls, stay in there for a little bit. Well, not too much because it can hurt her. And then all the stuff that all the additional stuff that you can do while you're in walls. It's a pretty neat mechanic. A huge risk and reward, especially for being an assassin. And when I first saw her, I thought she was going to be a mage, because the Celtics don't have a mage. Because all we had before her was Cernunnos, the Hunter, RTO, the Guardian, and Cuchulainn as the warrior. So all that's needed now for the Celtics it was mage or assassin, and we got an assassin. And I sincerely hope that the theories that Atlas is going to be coming into the game are true. Because Atlas is one of my favorite Titans. Ooh. 3 mages, an assassin, and a hunter. Now, I'm suspecting that one of them might be going a Guardian build. My guess is either Sercat or Nox. Because Nox defense is pretty good. Which would be... Because all five of them on the enemy team are really good damage dealers. Especially Uller, Poseidon, and Morgan. And also Sercat if she's played correctly.
Victory is but a small island, surrounded by an ocean of blood.
Well said. As always, leather cowl and Odysseus bow. Switch over to autumn, or as us Americans like to call it, fall.
The fog of war is but a thin veil, easily cut.
And also, I believe with most of the alternate skins for Cernunnos, his glaive changes, especially with this one where it's more as triangles as the blades instead of the usual curved. Okay, so it looks like Nox is going Guardian build. She might be getting Mantle of Discord. Because that is a really good item. Oh, and also the Bramble Bush changes too. Now it's like a Zen Garden for the skin. And one of the wonderful things about getting Odysseus bow, besides the additional wave control, well, wave clear, is that it's really nice against people that have stealth, because the chain lightning can tag them.
Better them than you, master.
That is fate.
Go ahead, move.
An enemy has been slain.
Into my domain.
Better go back and top off. Full Odysseus, go over and get Crusher.
They were so close to being impressive. Next time, let me handle it. This wasn't worth getting your hands dirty.
I don't know who this announcer is, but I don't like him. I think it might be one of the godliness versus cleanliness announcers.
What did they get for opposing master?
Oh, it's I think it. If I had to take a guess, I think it might be Bologna's maid.
Attack! Into my domain and die.
An ally has been slain.
Tank is sitting. Wow.
Let's switch it up.
Dang it.
Now is not the time to doze off. Teams are counting on you. An enemy has been slain.
Must get back in the fight. Yep, Nox got Mantle of Discord. She might be getting Chronos Penta. Oh my goodness.
Fools. Tag me in. I'll get them.
Yep. This is what happens when people just don't understand that they can do other things. Just all run on top of one another. Ah, dang it.
Give 'em the right.
Oh, and a big thing about Nox's ultimate is that if you are hit by it, your damage output gets reduced by 50
That's what
at
they get
max.
for opposing master. Better them than you, master.
Well, either way, the damage reduction is a really good thing. Well, not
So close to being
not for us.
impressive.
We are kind of.
An enemy has been slain.
We're getting our asses handed to us. But there's still plenty of time to bring it back.
Make every move count.
We haven't reached our full potential yet. Because Cernunnos is one of the most overpowered hunters, just by basic attack alone. Because you can get so fast so quickly.
Who would be foolish enough to challenge you?
That's what you get for trying to run away from me. I don't like it when people ghost me.
Give him the left! Give him the right!
Seriously, Fafnir has ages.
An ally has been slain.
Uh-oh. Run away, Cernunnos.
That's what they get for opposing Master.
Go back.
He who strikes
Alright, just
first
arrived in the nick of
wins.
time. Got dominance for
An enemy
the
has
extra
been slain.
penetration. And going to get cleanse. The discordance is so broken because you get 10% penetration automatically, and then your basic attacks get an additional 15%.
We're on a rampage. Just don't knock it
Oh, and also
Mighty have fallen.
his ultimate
Give him a left. Give him a right.
in his original skin polymorphs them into pigs. And the pixel transforms them into like Minecraft type pigs, which is pretty funny. And then in the Tengu, it transforms them into fish. But the name of the fish is currently blanking. Koi fish. There we go.
Better them than you, Master.
Out of mind. Anytime.
Wheeler isn't going
So close to being impressive.
a full
Unfortunate.
ability damage build, and he has Cloak of the Magi, probably to help with CC. But still, any person that goes defense that isn't a warrior or guardian is a coward, unless you're in a team that doesn't have a guardian or a warrior.
An ally has been slain. That's what they get for opposing Master. You've slain an enemy.
Bramble for the win. Nope. I'm going to run away.
He who
Twins
strikes
going
first
over to Bloodforge. Ox is getting another defense item. Got Chronos Pendant and Soul Gem. Yeah, Soul Gem is pretty busted. Because with Soul Gem, anytime you hit a god, you gain a stack. At 4 stacks, you gain additional damage, which I believe is 25% per god hit at full stacks. So if you hit 4 people, that's 100% additional damage on top of what you're already doing. Which is why I said broken.
That's what they get for opposing Master. 2 birds, 1 hammer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Oh, wow. There we go.
Time always
Attack left
until
lane.
tomorrow.
Cancel that. A
the
proper
dog
bloodbath.
Well, I guess that's a first. Practically a surrender at 10. But anyway, as always, hope you learned something, and I'll see you on the next one.